Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 25th. I don't know. Let's see what is going on for you at this time. You have a bunch of double cards popping out here for you, Pisces, and that's interesting. Apparently, all these decks are upside down, by the way. So apparently, everything's upside. Look at this. How crazy is it that literally everything that I'm using here is upside down? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Pisces. We will take it. You do have the Tower here. Again, for the past few weeks, everybody's been getting the Tower, so it doesn't really surprise me. And you have the Judgment card. I'm telling you what, the words I'm getting here, Pisces, are something's brewing. So I feel like something is brewing inside of you here. I can feel the energy just like pouring off this reading. So whatever you're thinking about doing or whatever you're thinking about launching here, I would go for it for sure. You have this release card and this focus card. With that moon we just had in Libra, makes perfect sense to me that you could be releasing something here. And it could be financial because, that was in your 8th house, Pisces. And, 8th house matters are always a little bit tricky, especially since that moon was squaring Pluto as well, which is, not so great. So some of you could be coming off of something, not really worried about it because this is like an amazing financial year for you. So just know that if you did take like a little bit of a financial hit last week, that you're probably going to make up for it times a million. And plus, again, I feel like something is brewing for you here, Pisces. Like I get that feeling of kind of like letting something marinate, like letting something kind of stew in a lot of ways. I'm using a lot of food analogies because I'm hungry here, Pisces, but I feel like maybe you had to release something, and I feel like focus is a word that has been coming up for you like nonstop recently, and I would just say that focusing on what you want or focusing on creating something that you want is going to be very important. In this row, you have the Hangman, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles here. It's like you have all the information you need here, Pisces, I would say, to kind of get moving, to get started, to start working towards some sort of goal, wish, or dream. With this Hangman energy, this is your energy, but he has gained enlightenment. I always say, to me, this right here, Tower, Judgment, especially if they are connected like this in some way, on top of each other, next to each other, whatever, to me that is the most powerful combination in the tarot. That is like a major revelation, major wake-up call. And again, a lot of people have been getting this energy. I just think it's a sign of the times, right? Just in general. This is maybe a blessing and a curse right here, Pisces, the Queen of Wands energy. I feel like both. Because the Queen of Wands, you really have to go for something with the Queen of Wands. You can't just tiptoe around something. You have to dive right in. You have to jump into the deep end, right? And you're just learning how to swim. So I feel like for some of you, this is a very intense reading, but in a good way. Without even clarifying, I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here, Pisces, and just a lot of good things. I also feel like you're very attractive at this time, so if you want love, I would not call this a love reading, but, I do feel like there is love available to you with that Queen of Wands. And you have the Two of Pentacles. I really feel that this is what you have to focus more on, balance. I feel like there are too many things that could be like stealing your energy, or there could be a lot of things that are kind of distracting you, and I feel like you need to get rid of the distraction, whatever it is. For some of you, it could be a person. For others, I feel it could just be a situation or multiple situations that are happening in your life. I would say for you, Pisces, especially with that Judgment card, if there are repetitive distractions where something keeps coming up, then, I feel like you really need to take your power back with this reading, because that Hangman and the Judgment card, while I like that combination, sometimes I feel like it is a combination of really needing to kind of suck your power back and make sure that you're not getting, screwed out of energy, basically, for lack of a better term. It could be, the Tower could be a person. And I feel like I said this to you recently in recent readings. It could be a person who always has a problem or an issue. It could be a person who just causes problems in your life. It could be a job or even an experience that keeps repeating itself. And I feel like you need to take a close look at that and balance things out in your own life. Next, you have this Lion. In this lizard, the lion is about family, number one. So a lot of you could be having problems with family, but I also could say that family is very important for you. It's obviously also a card of having pride and being prideful. I feel like there's something that matters coming in for you. The lizard is a card of creation and creating something new. It's kind of interesting. I feel tired, but not in a bad way. I feel like if something is sucking energy away from you that you are working on, could be a relationship, a business, whatever, I feel like you need to avoid it. If there's something that, and I feel like you're looking for something that fills you up, that kind of gives you energy, that doesn't steal energy away from you. And I feel like you need to stay focused with this card. Next, you have the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Again, Lion, Strength, could be dealing with a Leo for those of you that want love. But for others, I feel like this is talking about needing to be patient, really needing to kind of step into your power. I feel like you are one of those signs, probably one of the only signs, where your inner world is like critically important at this time. I really feel for you, Pisces, that your inner world, your outer world is going to match your inner world. And I really feel that you need to kind of like stay focused on, creating new things, staying motivated, but also don't be afraid to show off in a good way with the Strength card. The Ace of Pentacles, this could be a surprise opportunity that is coming in for you. And I kind of do get that. I'm pretty sure that in the last readings that I did for you, the mid-monthly readings, I think it was, or whatever, the bonus readings actually, is what I should say. I'll make sure to link that at the end of the video. I'm pretty sure I was getting something about a surprise or, being surprised. And it just feels like there's a surprise coming in for you where it's not like it's not popping into my head. It flew away, right? It's not popping into my head as like a mind-blowing surprise. It's just popping into my head as some sort of surprise that is just, it's like more than you expected. Those are really the words that I'm looking for here. So it's like if you get into a relationship, maybe it's better than you thought. If you're receiving money, I feel like it's better than you thought. I just get this like whole better than you thought thing. You do have the Tower here. Definitely something that you're having a hard time letting go of. Intuitively, you feel this. I'm not going to sugarcoat it either, Pisces. I feel like some of you have something in your life that you're having a hard time letting go of. It could be a person, could be a relationship, could be a family. I'm getting a million things popping into my head. For some of you, I feel like it's definitely financial, where it's like you rely on something financially, but I feel like you have a hard time doing it in the first place. And it's like, trust me, I've been there. Years ago, I was there, where it's like I had a business I hated, and eventually I did just quit, and I suffered for 3 years, but that was my own fault, so I'm not saying you're going to suffer, but I kind of get that feeling of like more being obligated to do something, and I feel like the universe is going to cause a Tower moment if you don't make a change. So I do feel that this reading is asking you to answer an important call that could be coming in for you. And this could be in like business and work, could be whatever. So I definitely feel that for you here, Pisces. In your last row, you have this beautiful Uncaging card. This is a card of like opening up to what your heart really desires. For some of you, I feel like you don't necessarily know what your heart desires. I feel like maybe you're having a hard time kind of figuring out like where to go in life. Or what do you love doing? Sometimes I think that's a hard thing for Pisces to answer, but by not doing it, I feel like you're hurting yourself. We're going to cover that in a minute for sure. But I feel like once you open up, like the energy that's going to be pouring out of you is going to be insane. And I'm not, no clickbait. I mean it with this reading here, Pisces. But yeah, you're going to have to do the work. I like to remind people, like, this isn't necessarily going to be easy, but I would definitely do it because I feel like it's going to be worth it. And I would put the work in to figure out what you want. The word that I'm getting here is like, I don't know, I'm getting a weird word, improvise. Like I feel like you need to be willing to, I always get these readings that talk about experimentation, and it's taken me, I don't know, like 2 years to figure out what the hell that means. And really what I feel like it's talking about is I feel like people are maybe too stuck on like worrying about whether this or that is going to work in their life. And I feel like people need to realize that it's like, you might have like one idea to start a business, but if that one idea doesn't work, you can improvise, you can experiment, you can try new ways of doing things. So it's not like you're going to try something and be stuck if it doesn't work. You can try something else or do something different. Or again, maybe you have a goal to be a writer, to write a book or something like that. It's like maybe your first book doesn't work, but you can improvise. You can find different ways of doing it. So I feel that for you here, Pisces, for sure. You have the Three of Swords. Again, needing to remove those swords from your heart. You have the Judgment card and the Four of Wands. I feel like the Three of Swords is almost like a mixture of energy. I kind of feel this is a blender, strangely enough. That's what I have popping into my head. There's like the image of a blender, things being blended up. I feel like this is a lot of hurts that are kind of compounding on each other, that are maybe creating confusion and are creating like an emotional whirlpool, almost like the Eight of Cups in your life. And I feel there's a very strong need to kind of get away from this energy. And to do that, I feel like you need to be able to answer the question, what do you love? Plain and simple, Pisces. Not like, what does everybody else love? What do my parents want me to love? All this other stuff. And what I mean by love is like where you put your energy and what you love doing and all that other stuff. If you can't answer those questions, I feel like it's time to answer the call and to go through a transformation. These people on this card, they are rising up from coffins and they're going through a transformation or a change, but they're still in the coffins. They need to step out of the coffin so they can experience their new life. They need to, get out of there and they need to answer their higher self angel, which is this person right here. But again, maybe some of you are afraid of a direction. I kind of feel like fear is the answer here, Pisces. And I might have said that to you recently, that maybe there's something you want to do, but there's a lot of fear involved in doing it. I feel like that's exactly what you should be doing, is moving towards that fear. It will set you free. You have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a card of marriage, but it's really a card of freedom and being set free. It's really a card of kind of going through this portal and getting to the other side. And that's exactly what I feel like you need to do here, is I feel like you need to kind of like go to the other side of these Four of Wands. And I feel like you need to have a celebration, but it's going to require you to go through some sort of transformation here for sure. All right, so we're going to clarify this reading with Lenormand because I haven't done that in a very long time, and I felt like it. So, Pisces, let's see here. With the Hangman and the Tower, you have the Moon. This was a terrible choice here using this deck, but apparently. But you have the Moon here, and the Moon, it represents making a change, or what it represents is taking something, bringing it down to earth. This is the Eight of Hearts in the Lenormand, and it says you have some sort of dream, wish, or goal, something that you want to create, and it kind of represents having these dreams, but needing to bring them down to earth. It's a little bit different than the Moon and the Tarot, because it really represents needing to manifest things down here on earth. Between the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Snake, and I'm not sure if that's going to show up. Sorry, Pisces, but this was an experiment. The Snake is the Queen of Clubs, which you could read as the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Clubs, though, the Snake in the Lenormand is about seduction and being seductive or being seduced into something here. Really, it could also be a card of being bold and being sort of really going for something. And I definitely feel that you need to go for something here, Pisces. With the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card, you have the Mountain. This is the Eight of Clubs. It's like needing a break, the Eight of Clubs in the Lenormand, and even the playing card reading system as well, is kind of like a card of needing a break or needing to take a break, needing to take a breather, and all that other stuff. And it can also represent having a mountain to climb, but as I always say, where do you get the best views? At the top of a mountain, right, Pisces? With the Tower and the Three of Swords, what do you know? You have the Coffin. The Coffin, again, on every single Lenormand deck, the coffin door is closed on the card. And the Coffin represents needing to step out of the coffin, needing to get out of the coffin into your new life. And Judgment card, same thing, needing to step out of the coffin so that you can experience your new life. I definitely feel some of you need to make some sort of change or have a transformation so that you can enter into your new life. What do you know? Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment card, you have the Child. This is the Jack of Spades. The Child is about children, number one, but it can also be about a change or a new beginning. So I feel like there's a very exciting new beginning for you here. It's something that you've been, again, like I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel like it's something that's been marinating, something you've been thinking about for a very long period of time. So I would definitely listen to your inner guidance here. With the Strength card and the Four of Wands, you have the Star. This is the Six of Hearts in the Lenormand, and the Star represents a turnaround, so love it. This is an amazing card. Kind of represents obstacles being removed from your life, or it kind of represents a time where there might be a turnaround coming in for you in your life where, things could be turning around or improving. Definitely can be a card of guidance as well. Your top row outcome is the Bouquet. You have the Queen of Spades, which is called the Bouquet. This could be like some sort of gift or an offer coming in for you. So someone could be offering you a gift or guidance. I do feel intuitively that there is guidance coming in for you, but I don't really feel it's necessarily coming from other people. And what I would say with that star card here is I would be looking for inspiration. So it's like if you feel, it's like I don't think anyone's coming to you offering you, ideas on what to do. But if you look for inspiration, you will find it, is what this reading is saying. Middle row, you have the Anchor, definitely needing to escape whatever this is right here. The Judgment card, definitely needing to step away from things that hold you back. We talked about this the entire reading, basically. So I feel like this is some sort of change or transformation that you could be undergoing here. And bottom row outcome, you have the Jack of Hearts. Love it. Could be a love offer, but really, this could just be your heart. This card is called the Heart. And the whole entire reading, the last row, is all about your heart. You have that beautiful Uncaging card with the whole heart on it. You have the Three of Swords, and then you have this beautiful new heart on this Jack of Hearts right here. So I really feel that you are kind of discovering I feel like you are discovering like your true loves with an S. And I don't think it has to do with love either. It could. I feel like that could be part of it. But I feel like this is talking about love in the sense of things that you love to do, experiences that you would love to have. And I feel like this is what you're discovering. This is, I feel this is amazing. I don't want to sound like super dramatic here, Pisces, but it's almost like this is giving me the vibes of kind of like the opening of the flower, right? I feel like maybe you've been kind of the flower bud for the past few months or longer, and now it's like things are kind of blossoming here, and it gives me that type of energy. So I love this for you, Pisces. Freaking amazing. That's all I have. Those are the only words I have for you. So I think this is going to be a beautiful transformation. Step into the new life. Let go of the old stuff. Again, with that moon that we had in Libra, could be a little bit challenging to let go of certain things, but you won't regret it, Pisces. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.